I'm going to be honest with you. I did not want to make this video. I've been working all week, double time to get ready for my trip to Vegas. Now, I had everything done and ready. However, a wrinkle got thrown into my hands when I came across yet another monster altcoin with insane potential. And if I would have had this one in front of me a few days ago, I definitely would have included it in my 3 coins to $3 million video as a fourth coin. Now, this coin is doing something so simple and revolutionary at the same time. It's going to completely change one facet of our lives. Not only could this altcoin bring you big gains as an investment, but it's also going to potentially save every family in America hundreds of dollars per month. Take this one to heart, and may the 4th be with you. Let's get it. You get it, it's the fourth coin. Welcome to Big Boy Crypto, the hardest working channel in all of crypto. Now, if you're new, hit that subscribe button and join both my Telegram groups to learn more about crypto or connect with me and the Bid Squad. All right, guys, today I have a huge altcoin pick for you. When I read what this project is doing, and it is not just dreams in a white paper, it's really doing it, I was absolutely shocked as to why no one was talking about this. Imagine being able to cut one of your most expensive bills by 75% every month for the rest of your life. Sounds pretty interesting, huh? Well, just wait. It's massive. But before we get to the coin, I have a few things I want to bring up. First of all, this is not a pump and dump channel, despite what some people may say. Some people have been throwing that term around, and frankly, I don't like it. If someone takes my altcoin picks and scoops them up and sells them for a profit, then I don't think anybody would fault them for doing that. However, that is not the purpose of these videos. You guys, especially the ones who are new, need to understand how altcoins work in general and the patterns they go in. You shed some light on a little known project and people get exposure to it, they get excited. In some cases, people flock to buy the coin, which makes the prices rise. However, as many of you found out the hard way with the XNK pump and the CVR pump earlier this week, these pumps end and they retrace, also known as a correction. Sometimes the coin comes back to the same place where it started at. This is normal in crypto. Look at Bitcoin in 2017. It hit warp speed and mountaintop status, reaching peaks we never thought it could get to, only to come crashing back down lower than anyone thought it could get to in the 3000s. But here's the thing. At the end of the day, people believe in Bitcoin. So when the prices drop, many people see it as a buying opportunity because long term, it has good potential. And that is exactly what is happening with my altcoin picks from this week. I've been given some stunners, okay? Some absolute gems that have killed it. It is not my fault that people buy them and sell them. That's their business. But the goal for these projects are long-term gains. And by long-term, I mean like months to a year, not 4 to 6 hours. People who end up making a quick buck on these projects are going to be kicking themselves in a few months from now. I mean, look at Nimic, for instance. I called it when it was right at about number 600. Now, I'm sure many people have taken profits along with those NIM pumps here and there, but the overall long-term wins just from hodling it would have been much bigger than a couple quick come-ups. So just know, pumping coins to the moon for one day's work is not the purpose of this channel or these videos. These projects are not vaporware. They're not fly-by-night schemes. They have long-term potential or I would not talk about them. They play a role in blockchain adoption in one way or another, and I see that connection. And today's coin's no different. If you sell this coin, if it goes up 150%, you're possibly missing out on some big long-term gains. But speaking of coins that peaked, before we get to my 4th potential millionaire maker coin, I want to make you sit through one more segment.
Sit down.
Aw man, classic tuber. But seriously, I really did want to touch on something that I've been telling you guys was on the way and was coming for weeks now. Okay, so just 2 days ago, Velas was sitting at number 212 on CoinMarketCap. I've been explaining to you guys why Velas has been vastly underrated, and it was basically sitting on the outside of CMC's top 200 rankings because of what basically amounted to a paperwork error. And sure enough, 2 nights ago, the issue is straightened out, and we are now looking at a brand new top 100 project. Velas has now gone from one of my crypto dark horses to a crypto racehorse. I told you it was going to happen. I tell no lies. Go check the tape because I said it about 100 times. Well, probably about 3 or 4 anyways. There's a vast difference in being in the top 100 than being in the top 300 in regards to trust and exposure. I believe that now that Velas has hit the top 100, it will start climbing as people try to figure out what is so special about this hot new altcoin in the top 100 that we've known about forever on this channel. And you can see that VLX has had quite the correction, exhausted from months of climbing. And I can tell you, these corrections are healthy. Remember, what goes up must come down. Nothing skyrockets forever, except for Chainlink. It definitely does. But I believe after Velas has a cooling off period, moving up 120 spots on CoinMarketCap in one night could be just the catalyst to start it back on an upward trajectory. And you can tell the chart responded as well as we zoom in right here. And right here, you see a pattern that we like, which is up and to the right. With Bittrex, hit BTC, and an almost finished Bitcoin.com exchange listing, I think there is nothing but blue skies ahead for VLX. And I'm telling you, they got some crazy news coming I cannot wait to tell you guys about. I can't leak it, but you guys are going to think that it is really cool when it comes out. But let's get to why everybody showed up today on the channel. You want the pick. Okay, here we go. The ticker symbol is GRID, but the regular name is GRID with an addition symbol next to it. You know, GRID Plus. But guys, this one truly is revolutionary. Let's check out a few of the numbers on it before we get to the really exciting stuff. Now, at the time that I wrote this script, it's coming in at number 467 and had a huge pump. Now, yesterday morning, I was researching, getting ready for this video, when the price literally spiked right in front of my eyes. I was watching it come to life as I'm writing about it as a hidden gem. I was like, shh, be quiet, keep it down over there, and it just kept climbing. And that thing just kept going all day long, so you may want to wait for a dip, you may not. But the market cap's under $10 million. In fact, it's not even 3/4 of the way to $10 million. And if you didn't know, that's kind of the sweet spot for low cap gems. You want to find them under $10 million in market cap. The circulating supply is relatively low, but you can see that the total supply is fairly large. And this is going to be a fairly large project. I fully believe that. If you are looking where to buy it, you can find it on Bancor, IDEX, Uniswap, and I actually found another exchange where I was able to find the cheapest price called Balancer.exchange, and it works with Ethereum swaps and liquidity pools. You just need to have your MetaMask turn on your Chrome browser. So you have a wide array of exchanges to find it at. Now for Uniswap or Balancer, you will need to put the contract address for the GRID token in when you search for the coin. I'll drop that down below in the description if you need it so you can plug it in. So let's talk about why I'm so bullish on this project. We can't just talk about numbers. We all know the green sector and energy conservation movements are heating up, and for a long time we've talked about energy efficient cryptocurrencies. Think about WePower or Ledger. Well, I actually tend to think of IOTA here. Now, IOTA does a lot more things. It's got vehicle partnerships and all kinds of stuff. But they had a plan to sell people's unused resources in an automated way like solar power. It made for a real cool idea, but I don't see IOTA devices sitting around everywhere. Not even one IOTA anywhere. But GRID Plus is taking what many cryptocurrencies left as conceptualizations and have turned them into a reality. GRID Plus is a blockchain company that has created cutting-edge technology allowing for energy trading, all with smart contracts built on top of Ethereum. And I know, that doesn't sound that crazy, but stick with me here. You see, they already have a retail electric provider certificate from the state of Texas. That's right, they are basically an electrical utility company. I know, still not very sexy, electrical, utility company, blah, 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 blah. But wait, there's more. GRID actually started out under the umbrella of blockchain powerhouse Consensus. However, it eventually put on its big boy pants and split off, becoming an electricity provider since 2018 in Texas. But here's where it gets cool. Here is where the game totally changes. GRID Plus has a product that is at the core of its electric services. It's called Lattice 1, and it's the centerpiece product of this company. The purpose of these devices is to bring next generation efficiency to the consumer and in terms of electricity. And okay, the world is going green. It's cool to save the planet, but I'm just not sure that your average family in America cares that much that they would put a little device in their house for the environment. But what if I told you this little device, the Lattice 1, can help save consumers an astounding 75% on their month-to-month electric bill. One user on Twitter showed his bill from using the device. His electricity bill dropped from an average of $200 a month to $45 a month. Now, there's a lot into why that is, but that's unheard of. And though utility tokens get a bad rap, it actually helps in this ecosystem to get those prices lower. So how does it do this? Well, it actually does it with the help of a useful utility token. I know the maximalists will tell you that they serve no purpose, but with the grid token, you get the right to 500 kilowatt hours of energy at wholesale. No markup at all. And you can even pay your bill with ETH, DAI, or Bitcoin. But just like utility token platforms, users get a discount when they pay their bill with the grid token. Customers save an average of 75% off their bill when they pay with the token. Last month, Twitter user @JohnnyRee showed how Grid Plus helped him save over $1,500 per year. The Lattice One device comes with an actual military-grade cryptocurrency wallet. It's able to control the energy consumption of a house. When energy is needed, it's provided. When no resources need to be used, it refrains from sending electricity into empty, unused rooms. And just like any good blockchain tech, Lattice makes instantaneous payments and manages electric bills for the consumer. It comes along with a mobile app as well and a safeguard that protects a user's private keys. So when Grid Plus announced that they were shipping off the first Lattice One devices to developers for testing, the price skyrocketed from 7 cents to 21 cents before retracing back to 14 cents. Imagine when these are ready to get shipped to regular homeowners. From the looks of it, this real use case project looks to be one of the first that could make it into the homes of everyday citizens. Homeowners don't have to understand blockchain to use this device. All they got to know how to do is just flip it on or off. And if they don't know that, the machine will flip it on or off for them. Scary times. This one has massive potential, guys. When people realize one of these devices can save them 75% on their electric bills, the Lattice One will be flying off the shelves. Meanwhile, those of us who got in early will be flying straight to the moon. But now is your turn. What do you think about Grid Plus? Do you, like me, think it has the ability to totally change the game when it comes to electrical utilities in the United States? I mean, who would say no to a 75% cheaper power bill? I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to smash the like button and hit subscribe to become a member of the Bit Squad. Thank you so much for watching. Have a blessed day. BitBoy out.